Excuse me. Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classic, Lesson Known Classic. This is episode number 2534, Doubleshot 2428. These two trades two different companies, but they're two really awesome books. I figured I wanted to read them together. First that we have is Green Lantern Traitor. Yes, it's a book I got from ILL. It was looking inside of it. So, this book does not contain any issues of the Green Lantern book. By the way, the book is written by Stephen Grant, art by Mike Zeck, Gail Kane, and Scott Nellens. The original cover art book is done by Glenn Orbuck, Laura Bleachman, Gail Kane, Alex Ross, George Staples. You're thinking, what book, if it's called Green Lantern, it's not from the Grant's book, what book does it come from? Legends DC Universe, issues 20, 21, 28, 29, 37, 38. Yep. Now, there's basically three different stories featuring three different Green Lanterns. All set at different time periods. And it's all about a guy called Traitor. Yep. The first story is set during the Old West. Yep. Where Admiral Sir comes to Earth and does some Old West stuff. And because of the fact he's red, because his skin is red, they call him Injun. Because I think he's Native American. So he disguised himself as a Native American for a couple issues here. He also gets introduced to Henry Lee Jordan, who I believe is the ancestor to Hal Jordan because of the same last name. It's mostly put a Western story, and this is the guy who's the main villain of this whole entire set of issues. Yep. And after dealing with him for a couple issues, it's really fun. Like Abin Sur. I mean, we don't get many stories with Abin Sur because, well, he's mostly done flashbacks. The reason? Because the man is dead. He died at Hal Jordan's debut. And then we have next stories here where it features basically Traitor. Well, first we have, it's basically a team story between the Atom and Hal Jordan, where they take on Black Hand, classic Green Lantern villain who Jeff Johns made a necrophiliac. Because he likes playing with dead bodies. So, he's here mostly as a minor antagonist, and it's a really fun story seeing basically Ray team up with Hal Jordan. I like the whole concept of Led DC Universe. It's a really cool concept. It's surprising we don't get stories like this now. It's mostly put like what we get nowadays for some of these miniseries like Wolverine Patch, X-Men Legends. It's basically stories set during Raiders. This might be written by a completely person, but yeah, it's set during like the original classic era, which is so good. I thoroughly, especially have Gil Kane, a guy who did artwork for the Silver Age, doing this book, which is awesome. After having him for a couple issues here, and then for the last two issues, we focus on Kyle Rayner, the Green Lantern of the 1980s, who's not doing anything right now. Not really, no. He's here with Jen. This is presumably set during Joe Winnick's run, because I believe that's when Jade became a supporting character in his book when he was in the book. So this is set during his run. In the case of the Hal Jordan one, I'm saying it's probably not long after Black Hand's debut. This is set during Joe Winnick's run. Really good two-parter. You have Kyle taking on. Of course, he has where's Hal Jordan? Dead. Yeah, but this story is a lot of fun. I love these issues. I give this book a 10 out of 10. It's that good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yep. Next up we got is Agents of Atlas. Called Pandemonium. This is basically Agents of Atlas Volume 3. A 5-issue miniseries done by the guy who did the first 2 volumes, Greg Pak. Art by Nico Leon and Papa Man did issues 2 and 4 with him. Now, this book follows from the War of the Realms New Agents of Atlas miniseries, where New Agents of Atlas are a bunch of Asian characters, led by Johnny Woo with Silk, Swordsman, White Fox, Shang-Chi. It's Amadeus Cho, who I think in this book, he still is Braun, Silk, Shang-Chi, Wave, Johnny Woo. We also have Giant Man, basically any Asian character, and of course Age of Atlas do come back in here in this really good action-packed story. that later leads into a series that got delayed because of COVID, Atlantis Attacks. This book is nothing more than pure awesomeness as fine as Greg Pak knows what he's doing. I love the Age of Atlas. Yeah, New Ages, and of course they're led by Amadeus Cho. Yeah, Johnny was more like his supervisor. And also in this book, him and Luna Snow become sort of a semi-romantic couple in this book. And I love the fact we sort of expanded here. We have Protect Japan. So, first issue we have where all the characters are from. We have where Luna Snow and Crescent, that's this girl here, they're from Korea. Wave is from Machu Island. Iroh is from Shang-Chi. Swordmaster is also from Shang-Chi. These two actually had ongoing series that lasted for 12 issues that Greg Pak wrote. They were actually comics that he bought from Korea for some reason. They got licensed over here. They got reprinted as Swordmaster and Iroh. And of course, well, of all these characters, Johnny Woo was around in his 50s. Shang-Chi has been around since the 1970s. Amadeus Cho showed up in the 2000s. Silk showed up in the 2010s. And a lot of the hero characters, like in the last several years, like basically not long after that. It's a good, fun story, and I kind of wish we had more stories like this. I like the fact we actually had the new Giant Man join the team, which is really cool here. Yeah, this is like the second set of a trilogy miniseries that Greg Pak would be continuing, because this continued in Atlantis Attacks, and then that continued into the Namor miniseries for King in Black. Yeah, the reason why I say delayed by COVID, because after issue 2, I think it was, the last 3 issues weren't going to come out. Excuse me. Actually, after issue 3, issue 4 to come out in November 2020, because for some reason the book was delayed. I heard rumors the book was canceled, but it was just delayed. It's weird though that all the other ongoing series came back, but yet this one didn't. Was it canceled? I heard a rumor was canceled, but then the book came out. Last 2 issues came out no problem. And for some reason, when they collect it, they put on the banner King in Black, despite the fact the book had nothing to do with King in Black at all. Isn't that kind of weird? Yeah. But absolute, really fun book. I love it. So yeah, like previous Comic Corner, John Ray Jr.'s, this one, awesome books. Yep. I'm going to give the Age of Atlas Pandemonium a 10 out of 10. Really fun. Loved it. Okay, so that's episode review. Next up will be review-wise. We hopefully get a chance to review, if I get time to review it, Goblin Slayer. Okay, next video. Bye.